going to want to stay to the end because there's some fun.
Something special.
It's going to get brutal.
Something special.
We hop on to what we're here for.
Ermac.
Ermac.
Let's
Now,
go.
Ermac in this game, I'm going to try to explain him. It's like we like to do. Ermac's a rushdown character in this game. He doesn't have the projectiles you're sort of used to. He still has a lot of the stuff you'll remember, your lifts you saw in the trailer, obviously.
I'm a rushdown player.
He's more of a rushdown character. It's not always low and high. He's more of a rushdown character that uses a series of really cancels he can use to keep the pressure going.
So you're going to be doing cancels.
This sounds like a character up my alley.
I've seen you be very good at your desk.
Thank you, and we'll see if that translates to now.
Right.
But yeah, so you can do, different sort of cancels and into hit confirm. Maybe sneak some throws in there. He plays a little differently than some of the past Ermacs, but those who've played Ermac before, everything you've always loved, he has for you.
Yeah, I do think
show
he
us.
has pretty much all of the classic movie you expect: the push, the lift, the teleport. But a lot of them visually look different and have some neat functionality, like little spice to them.
One thing I really like about him too, and I think people will learn quickly, is that his combo freedom is pretty awesome.
Yeah, definitely.
I like to hear that.
There's a lot of different stuff you can do combo-wise and way to get into combos with Ermac, which is going to make people pretty excited.
But I also don't think he's going to be that hard to play. I think there's going to be a lot of
That's another
options,
character up my alley. Then.
and I think it'll require a little bit of execution, but nothing too crazy.
Yeah, I never find a lot of analysis paralysis while I'm playing him. If I don't want to do the harder stuff, I don't have to. But if it's there and I'm able to do it, I will. Like, I think a lot of different levels of player will enjoy Ermac.
So simple, but with depth.
Yeah.
Okay.
I honestly feel like that's been a lot of our characters.
It is.
Yeah.
There's a lot of characters like you can just get the ground running and do the fun specials and do really cool stuff in combos, or you can dig in deeper and play longer and really get to the.
All right, I'm excited. Show me the Ermy.
The meat, yes.
Meat.
So, now that we've talked about Ermac, let's see how he plays.
Let's go.
You're going to do it.
Oh my God, Ermac looks so sick.
All right, here we are, Ermac with the mask.
With the
Oh,
mask.
I like the way you kind of hovers. It's like a mummy.
Yeah.
You'll like the mask.
And he has some of his gear is some of the coolest.
It's gnarly.
There's
So
a
good, so good.
helmet
All
that
right.
I've been wearing exclusively, which I will not talk anything more about. His movement's awesome.
I love
Love
the
it. Love that
weird
animation.
marionette way he walks back and forwards. I think our design team and our animators have really nailed the kind of spooky mummy man,
On his
undead
for
guy.
For his cool throw. We got the Mavado throw. And then just crumples
very
you.
painful.
Yeah, so let's talk about Ermac. One of his main strings that people are really going to enjoy. One of my favorites, kind of old school. One of those strings that ends in a grab at the end.
Very reminiscent of like the ultimate MK3 kind of lift, except he throws him over, but that kind of hand gesture reminds me of it, which is cool.
Probably easier to do.
Yeah.
And if you want to, you don't have to do the ending, and it's the knockdown.
Okay. Keeping them
Why
guessing.
wouldn't you lift?
Yeah, because it's
it's
too cool. Like,
Yeah.
boom.
Do you lift, bro? Remember that?
This is one of his main strings, too, that I love using. 2-1-2. It's pop-up.
Yep.
It immediately goes into pop. Combo after that, if you want to. Just super cool. Like, one of those,
I like
one of those
that.
moves people really enjoy because it takes a lot of the onus off of you. It's a pop-up combo. You get way up in the air and you can do stuff.
And I think you'll see that he has a lot of really cool air combos and air enders and stuff
He
like
has
that.
He has some of the most air moves in the game, I would say.
That's because he's Ermac.
There we are.
Love
This move, he kicks you and then
Just a burst of souls.
and it,
He does like a Shoryuken.
does a good amount of damage. This can be canceled out with some stuff that we will show later, so we're gonna hold off on that a little bit.
You're working up to it.
We're gonna work up to it. His Torch 4 is really neat. This is this knee, and then Torch 4-3 it knocks them away. This is another move that on the outset looks just like a kind of a jumping knee.
Right.
A lot more is going to come from that later. We will get back to that as
Yeah,
well.
you'll notice he's airborne, which
Yes.
we'll talk about.
Keep that in mind. Yes, it knocks him into the air.
Oh my god, don't tell me he can cancel airborne moves and then do like the Blue Beetle cancels in Injustice 2.
Ermac's
He
in
is
the air.
airborne, yes.
Yes. 422 is an overhead. So like
Okay, he
we
has
said
an overhead
earlier, not a
move.
lot of
Fantastic,
overhead
love it.
moves with Ermac. This is one thing you kind of throw out and fish and, you know, knock them down.
It's also worth considering, while he may not have the best lows, the Kameo systems means
Absolutely.
there are characters like Kung Lao and Frost that have
Okay, so he has an
different-
overhead, but he has no low.
But this is a great one to start out there. Has a good amount of range. Good amount of range.
It's not super mix up.
Back 2-4 is a cool sort of just trapping bounce. And it can be special canceled as well. If you want to. That's the full move. It knocks you fully
Dribbling him
away.
like a basketball over there.
And then you can do the lift off. And more stuff too, obviously. But that's just where you are there. This move is a ton of fun. This is just his back 3. It's kind of like a get the heck off me move. Just sends you full back. A specter comes out and knocks you backwards. Gives you a little distance when you need it. With
Right.
It seems like he does do a lot of things to get distance as well.
He does, and he has a couple of things that can get him back in range as well. Let's talk about some special moves. As we've seen earlier, we got just the classic lift.
Yep, that big skeletal witch lady.
Now you can also meter burn that to trap them.
Oh.
And do air combos or whatever you want to do after that, which is super cool. A lot of fun. A lot of stuff you can do with that.
I'm so
he's got a
excited
push
to lab this character.
and has a good amount of range. That's the
That's
kind
my
of
guy.
thing.
God, that creature's sick.
That's your guy. It's one of those good things when you play Ermac.
Dude, how
you can
far is that
also
move? Is that full
check
screen?
People who are trying to move in on you.
Exactly.
And they have to be really safe because there's a good amount of distance there. When you use meter on that, it is also armor.
Which is a great armor move. You can use that to beat projectiles, long range normals. You could like whiff punish with
Okay, so it's
it.
not full screen.
Right.
But it's pretty far.
That's full. I just did pretty much max distance right there, and that's
You got some good range.
just a good range.
Got some good range.
Of course, the teleport.
Right.
This teleport is very interesting. So see, I'm starting on the ground. I teleport. I end on the ground.
Yeah, just on the ground there.
I can also go up. So I can go on the ground or the air.
Do it again now, what?
So I can go up, or I can do it from the air and go up. You can do it to the air and go back down.
Wow.
So like any up, down, you can mix and match.
Mind blown right now.
One thing that's fun to do,
I'm
too,
already
is you
getting
can
mixed.
actually kind of go up here, whiff it, and you're right in their face.
Right.
And a lot of people might do something to you. A lot of people won't. So that's a lot of fun too.
It's also going to be a thing that's really going to add to their mental stack when you have multiple options coming up. They're going to have to look for the teleport and then also guess how
High or
you're going
low,
to teleport back in.
Right. Big thing. Down back 2 is this. Oh, that's not that.
Oh.
Did it wrong.
Oh.
Hover.
Okay.
So hover does quite a few things. You're hovering. You can cancel it early, that sort of thing. If you meter burn it, it's quicker.
Nope.
And we'll explain that in a second. So remember that knee we talked about?
Yes, I do.
Tell me about that knee.
So you can cancel
Very cool.
into knee
I love it.
with teleport. With
I love
levitate.
it.
So you can
That was sick.
continue pressure. So I can do that. Maybe I come down and I throw. Lots of things you can do with that. So if he's in the air, he can do his levitate, which opens up a lot of things. Like this string I showed earlier. You
He's
can
really
do-
gonna come up with some crazy stuff.
Oh my god, that's so swaggy.
Missed it. Hold on, sorry. So I can levitate out of it.
Okay.
Nice. Got
Right.
it in less than 3 tries.
Feel
you're just
really
a
good
normal
about it.
person.
I'm just a normal human being. And hovers.
Give me this character now.
So it's just you always.
I love that kind of UMK3
Pose, yeah.
pose. It's
Once you start putting this pressure on, like where does it go, right? And that's gonna be really fun for a lot of people to play with. I've really enjoyed it.
So sometimes when I'm like alone in my apartment, I do that pose, and that's not weird, right? Everyone
normal.
does that, right?
Absolutely normal.
Okay.
Let's talk about some new stuff to Mortal Kombat 1's Ermac. First off, there's this move called Death's Embrace,
Okay.
where he comes out, a spirit touches him, and he gets this sort of shield on him.
Right.
Okay.
While that is active, and it lasts 5-6 seconds there, it went away.
Pretty long.
Your health bar is now your meter. So you are getting meter taken off instead of health. Right?
So a very clear scenario would be you're about to lose.
Right.
You have only 1 hit left,
But you got full meter.
but you got 3 bars.
You know, let's say you're way ahead and the time's running out. Turn it on. They're chipping away at your meter
Right.
while your health bar is safe. The cool thing about this too is you can turn it off whenever you want to. So if someone's doing a combo to you, you can take half that combo, turn it off. Like there's a lot of different like mind games you can play.
I've never heard of something like that before. That's
Also, the
actually
little
kind of
demon
nuts.
lady looks really cool.
She does. Another move that's new is Spirit Punch. So he has this punch where he charges it up and lets out just a torrent of these spirits. Now it has a bunch of levels. You can do it just real quick, just knock them away. Hold it down, gives you a crumple state,
Crumple state, love it.
and then
Hit it with the mix.
You know?
Then with the schmicks.
Okay.
Now here's the other thing. This move can be canceled out. So you can turn it on, I can back out, turn it on.
I love the
back forward.
cancels.
You can put it in a move. You can do it during a combo and do it. I'm sorry to say not great at that, but you can continue pressure like we were talking about earlier. Super cool move. Another move he has that's new is this Shrieking Souls move, where he slides on the ground and knocks you up.
Looks like a really good
This
anti-air.
also can be canceled. So once you hit, you can double dash forward and continue a combo. So I can be like
Okay.
Very
like
cool.
that,
You got it.
and so that it just always.
What
like,
can't
constant
Ermac
pressure.
do?
Like, you're continuing moving forward, pressuring them, teleporting around. Just like you talked about earlier, I love the term when you use mental stack.
Yes.
There's so much, just like a lot of our characters, there's so much stuff you have to think about while you're fighting him that could happen at any time.
It also seems like a reoccurring thing here is combo options, possibility, routes. Very cool.
One of my favorite moves he has is this. He's got, this
Oh.
is his only quote-unquote projectile. As you can see, it runs across the ground. You can only do it in the air. If you use meter, it costs 2 bars of meter.
Oh
You can
shoot.
also do this, and it'll send out these hands.
Okay,
So
but it's
cool.
it's a little pricey though. 2
Now,
bars.
this, again, will go back to the knee. The thing that's sort of in the thesis of the story is you can do it from knee, which means...
Oh
when you use
my
bars,
goodness.
You know, in the
That
round, you
is
can
sick.
literally Come in.
So as long as he's
do
off the
that. Very cool.
ground, you can do that move.
That's Ermac in a nutshell. Lots of cool stuff he can do.
I'm already giving
Players
Ermac
who've
10
played
out
him
of 10.
before will get a lot of
I'm
the same
giving him a 10
feeling,
out of 10
but
rating. This
there's
character's
depth
sick.
to him with these cancels, with these air shenanigans, we'll call them, that you can do.
It hardly seems like a fair fight that he all these ghost helpers.
Yeah.
Right? That doesn't seem fair.
Right, like it's Mortal Kombat, and ghosts are inherently, they've left this mortal coil.
They sure have. And yeah, he's got plenty of health,
Yeah,
which is awesome.
I guess they're all part of him, so it's fair.
He is many.
It is him.
Yeah.
It is him still the same. We should definitely show his Fatal Blow.
Fatal
Because
Blow.
it is a projectile.
What?
Yeah, so let's do this.
So that's a full screen projectile.
And that is Ermac.
You did pretty good there.
Thanks.
you did.
I'm proud of
Good
you.
job,
Couple
Tyler.
things messed
That
up
was a
on
great
it.
demonstration of
Yeah,
Ermac. Ermac's
definitely-
damage needs to be increased with the
I've always
update from
loved
what
the
I've been
character.
It
seeing.
was your main.
Yep.
He was
I
my
don't
man.
think
It's just-
I think increasing his damage is going to make him too broken. I feel like him having all these
Also,
mix-up
I
tools,
super
I
love
think his
Mavado.
damage is
Like, I
okay.
really- So let's take a look at Mavado.
All right.
So Mavado has a bunch of he does a couple things. He has some setup tools. He has some combo extension tools. He has a way you can use flawless block to push them back, which I will not be showing. It's in the trailer.
okay.
I cannot do that. Just a lot of really cool stuff. So let's take a look. One thing he has that's really neat. He'll just throw out this mine, which will pull you forward, and at the end, you're kind of crumpled and knocked down. Now, if they can block that,
Was that some red dragon tech right there?
That's right,
it is.
yeah.
Yep.
So boom.
Created
it.
by the same scientist that built Suhao's chest plate.
It sure feels like it, right?
I like the animation of when
He's
he
got
drops
that.
that
He can also- this is-
mine
this is
down.
one
It
of
doesn't
them.
just like
This
plop
is
down. It just
generally
goes.
used for a nice
kinda like
combo ender to
do
add
like
some
this.
damage. You can do just fling each other into each other. Can you
Nomad's Touch.
explain that?
That
to
is
people who
that
don't
is
know?
a Cabal move from MK Deception. I'm so excited to have Mavado in. He stole his hook swords in Deception. He stole Nomad's Touch. What a criminal!
Yeah,
I
it was
love
What
like
a
it.
criminal.
thief.
I mean,
So,
well,
What a
He
thief.
takes a little damage. The other person takes a little bit more. He also has. This is really cool. When you knock them down, You can slide out with him at low. And people are like, what does that do? Now it adds a little damage for 1. What I enjoy it for is it stops wake-ups.
Oh.
So they just have to hold that.
Yep.
Did he say it stops wake-ups?
That's sort of what I've been sort of theory crafting its use as. Super cool though. The 2 other moves he has, like remember these knees, we talked about these earlier. If they're in the air, he can fly back towards them and knock them back towards you, which is super cool. So you can just combo continue.
Dude, that move is so quick.
You can also do it from the sky.
Oh no!
Combo after an uppercut.
Some characters can.
Right.
Sonya's, I believe, can.
It froze for a
Scorpion's,
second.
I believe, can. This is a new one that you can do it on, and it's pretty. I slid underneath.
I'm out.
It's pretty easy to do, I think, too. So that's neat. It's depending on what move you're doing to them is what you'll decide to do with either coming forward or dropping down. But for me, I found it really easy. Ermac has a lot of moves that I think it works with really well. I mean, that could be recency bias because I'm playing the characters together, but I've really enjoyed it.
Well, I think one thing that'd be cool is he could help extend your combos if you're a character that's not combo focused.
Right.
Or if you are like Ermac and you have a lot of options, you can even go all double down, which I think is one of the coolest things about the Kameo system, the ability to kind of
Mavado just
triple,
flying all over the screen here.
down, or fill in gaps that you might have.
So like this is this basic combo I've been working on at my desk. We'll see if I can pull it off.
I got faith in you.
I mean, it was looking pretty swaggy there, Tyler. It was looking pretty swaggy there.
Absolutely.
Huh? Okay, and then
Well, that was it.
I mean, close enough. Close enough.
Okay, one more. All right. People are like, please stop.
I was trying to come.
Let's go.
Jump in.
Boom. Okay.
All right.
There we
And
are.
there's my guy.
There
All
we
right.
Times a charm. What do you call
300
that combo?
damage. Take it or leave it.
Nice.
go.
Okay.
That's what that's called. So that, in a nutshell,
I'm not sure.
is Mavado.
Yeah.
I'm
I think
liking. I'm liking both the characters.
The combat pack cameos, I think, have been really, really cool how they added the meta. It's great to see. Cameos are almost as important as your roster character, and it's really neat to see the meta shift and evolve as people figure them out.
And a wide variety across them all of what they can do. And
Yes.
I'm gonna want to stay to the end because there's some fun.
something special.
It's gonna get brutal.
All right.
special.
Birthday shout out.
Okay.
Sundo.
Your many souls must give you strength.
More than you can imagine.
All right. They said stay to the end. What they got cooking, huh? What do they got cooking?
Round 1, fight.
All right, that's the new reptile move, the projectile full screen. So loud now. Oh. Oh, he's trying to do the charge and it work. Reptile too fast. Full combo. The fake out of that one. Yo, is this a reptile combo tutorial video or what? Okay, that was a good combo conversion. Oh, he's just gonna go for it. He's just gonna go for it. Why not? Get the damage. Get the round. Charge. It was looking pretty bad for Ermac, but he did 556 damage with that combo set, but it does require a fatal blow. Nice. The cancels. Oh my. Okay. All right. Ermac a little dirty with that. What's the? Oh, dude. He dropped the landmine and then he dropped down from the air to do attack. You had to block both that. I don't know how you do that. Uppercut. Wow, uppercut into Mavado conversion. A little scary here. Reptile's on a roll. Nice counter. Clutch it, Ermac. Clutch it. Yeah, it's a wrap now. It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
To the collective. Brutality.
It just didn't stop. It just didn't stop. What are you guys thinking about the characters, man? I'm loving it. I'm loving what I'm seeing here. If you guys have not yet, let me see those thumbs ups. Subscribe, ring the bell icon so you guys get notified every time we upload a brand new video. Doesn't Ermac come out tomorrow? Doesn't he come out playable April 16th, right? So stay tuned because your boy's gonna be playing some Ermac. Hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe. My name's unCAGEDgamez and you just got caged.